But yeah, let's dive in. We're playing Blueprints. Last time we went kind of nuts and played for 10 hours, and we got through 18 days in game. So we made a lot of progress. As far as I think so, anyway. As far as figuring out some stuff. We figured out that the map of the house spells out something using the drawings on the walls. I'm still trying to figure out exactly what it's saying. I have basically like what I think is the bottom few lines say 8 dates crack 8 safes. But there's still some stuff missing at the top of the map that might give more context to what that means. So I need to get a little higher up and find some of those. We also figured out I still don't have the terminal password. We saw a safe code that is a lie, 9083, although I've only tried it on one safe. So I don't know if that's actually a lie on every safe. Yeah, and let's continue with day 19. I'll show a few things once we get in here of where we are. Here we are. Day 19. So, in addition to figuring out that stuff, we've also done a few other things that are relevant. One is we have the foundation, which now lives here, and from my understanding, perpetually will live here. We also figured out how to access the elevator in the foundation and go down, but we weren't able to unlock the basement door that's down there. So that's something. We've also gotten a couple permanent add-ons. We have the West Path gate open, and we have the Blackbridge grotto open, which for that I can't seem to figure anything out whatsoever. And then we have an allowance of 2 every day, of 2 coins. We have 2 gems left over from yesterday as something that we got. And then as far as rooms, here's what we've gotten so far. Still missing some like basic rooms, which is crazy. That page is filled out. This page seems to be filled out. Bedrooms, we've got most of them. Hallways, we've gotten all of them. Green rooms, we've gotten seemingly all but 1. Shops, we are still missing a few. Red rooms, we've found all of them. And then we've added 3 rooms from the studio. The kennel, the classroom, and the vestibule. So those are rooms that we have now added to our thing. Hello, Nick. How are you? Good morning. To our drafting pool. The classroom is because we found the schoolhouse or whatever it is. The kennel and the vestibule are the ones we've actually like drafted. We found every one of the outer rooms that it looks like we can do. So that's cool. 2 of these rooms, I found little nozzle toggle things that lit flames in a little place outside. So I may want to double check some of them. I think it was the schoolhouse and the hovel were the two that I found those in. So I may want to double check some of the others to see if I can find more of those, because I think if I light L4 fires, that'll do something. What else did we do last time? We upgraded some rooms. The green room is now the spare green room. The closet is now the walk-in closet. Is now the bedroom closet, which means if it's joined to a bedroom, it will spawn additional items. The nursery is now just upgraded nursery, so it gives us 8 steps instead of 5. And I feel like I did one more. I feel like I upgraded one more room, but I don't remember what it was. What could it have been? Mailroom, freezer, dining room, observatory, conference room, none of those. Bedroom, hallway, corridor, foyer, secret passage, secret tunnel. I feel like we upgraded one extra room last time. But I may be mistaken. I may be mistaken. Anywho, that's what we've done. Let's get started. It's day 19. We're a bit of a struggle bus. We've had some really good runs. I think I had one where I got to like 40 rooms. And then I've had other runs where I got to like 10 rooms. So it's definitely been a roller coaster. I'm pretty confident that going out here to do this first is kind of always the right choice. I could see an argument for like waiting until you've drafted something else first. But let's do the shrine again. I haven't done the shrine again. I've only done this once. Let's see if it does the same blessing for 2 coins as last time, or if it does something different. Okay, the dancer blessing. So that might be the same blessing every time we do 2 coins. So maybe next time I'll try 1 coin and see if that gives me something different. But we can now rotate rooms for the next 3 days as we're drafting them, which is cool. All right, let's begin drafting some rooms. The power, it's so good. It's so good. Okay, let's do a nook here. Give ourselves a key right off the bat, because we love a key. There is a trunk in here, which I could open with the key right now. Let's actually do that. We're not likely to find... Yeah, and there's 2 keys inside, like, pretty decent trade, and there's no guarantee we'll find a sledgehammer on this run. Okay, so we can do a bedroom, which keeps us going around that way. A hallway would be a kind of a nice split here. So we'll do the hallway. And we've already figured out the letter associated with all of these rooms down here. So we really are just looking for the letters further up. Guest bathroom, a bedroom, or security. Security is a pretty decent one to get early, and it gives us an opportunity to make a nice dead end below it. So we'll do that. Yes, we know keycard access is more likely required at higher levels. We know about that. Okay. Keycard system. My go-to has been to set security level to low unless I have a keycard, and then I come back and then I'll set it to much higher. That's been my default. And then offline mode. No, hang on. Unlocked. That's been my default, is if I get security early. There's a knight in here. Okay. We have a dead end here, so a storeroom would be perfect down here. Nice little dead end, give us some stuff. I'm still very curious why there is the swim bird in here too. That is interesting. That is interesting. Okay. Let's... Sometimes you just want a cute little burb. I know. We love a cute little burb. All right, let's go this way. Okay. So, I don't... A den looks nice because it connects nicely, but I honestly don't really care. Although, it gives me a gem early. Parlor could actually be kind of fine here too, because I already have a way up on the left with security, and I can make more ways up. Let's do a parlor. Get myself more gems. Assuming I don't fuck up. I have not yet fucked up a parlor puzzle, so the white box is true. The other two boxes are false. The other two boxes are empty. So, if this is true, then that means this is also true, which means this is false, which means that this is in here. But this can't be true and this be true at the same time. That's a contradiction. So that means no matter what, the blue box is false, essentially. No matter what, it has to be. So the blue box is false. The white box could be true, because it says that's false. That says that's false, which means it's in here. So if the white box is the only true box, then hi-ho, so. Not you trying to fuck me up, I see you. If this box is true... hang on. If this box is true... that makes sense there. That's the only thing you know about this game? Then this is also false. Which means the other two boxes are not empty, which means the gems are in one of these two. But then we have no way of actually knowing. If this is true, both of these could be false. Yeah, they've got to be in here. There we go. Okay, let's see. I don't want a dead end here, so we're gonna go spare green room, I guess. What, they changed it? Yes, it. Ooh, a watering can. We love a watering can. I don't think there's any reason not to use it, essentially, but right away. But let's go here. Okay, so we can do a pantry. Yeah, a pantry is nice in this corner. How are you doing, Oso? Have you played this game? I have been obsessed. I have been obsessed. Okay, let's go here. Chapel. So we could go Chapel Roan. I do love an observatory. Chapel gives us 2 directions and gets a red room out of our pool. So I think I'll actually go Chapel here. Even though we lose some coin, it'll get a red room out of our pool. I still have not figured out if there's something to do with these thingies. If there is, I probably need something to activate it because I can't really click on anything in here. All right, let's go here. So we could go guest bedroom, regular bedroom, or gymnasium and get another red room out of the way. We'd lose some steps, but I'm honestly okay with that. Okay, we lose 2 basketball. Once again, losing basketballs. Okay, hang on. We're still in only rank 2, so I already have all that. So let's go here now. Okay, so we can do a den, an observatory, or a walk-in closet. 4 items in the walk-in closet. I still have 2 potential paths, so I don't actually hate that idea. And a walk-in closet, yeah, let's do the walk-in closet. Yeah, running shoes. 2 keys and a gem. Nope, that's a picture. That's a gem. I think that was worth. Okay, let's go here. Okay, so we can do a corridor, a den, or a greenhouse. You're more likely to draw green rooms. I don't like having all these dead ends though, so we're gonna do a corridor and get up and past this walk-in closet. Okay, rank 4. A bedroom would be, I mean, a nursery is, I like drafting a nursery before drafting any bedrooms, but I don't want to, again, lock myself off here, so we'll go bedroom. Ooh, there's another chest here. We'll use a key. We have 5 keys, and there's often good stuff in here. Coins and 2 dice. I think that's a pretty good trade-off. The dice can be really clutch later on if we start getting fucked by RNG. Alright, let's go through here. Den, workshop, or boudoir? Den gets us further north. Workshop can get us further across, which I kind of like. And we can combine our inventory. Let's go into the workshop. I haven't done the workshop too much. So I also don't know if there's like, you know, oh, this has a key card. That's annoying. That's an 8. This is E, which actually this makes perfect sense. I thought this would be E. Yeah, because I said 8 dates crack 8 safes, right? Is my thing. Fire and fur. Yeah, E. That's correct. Okay, can I craft something here? All I have is running shoes, huh? So no, I can't craft anything. And this is a keycard door. Okay, so we have a ways back to go. We've got to go back to security. But our running shoes will help us avoid too much loss. So, bedroom, corridor, chapel. Okay. Watering can. Get my extra gem. Okay. All right. Dark room. Yeah, I will do the dark room. Kind of sucks, but it gives us 2 doors, so chances of us getting totally fuckoed are low. Let's just... Ooh, that's 2 gem requirement. Whatever it is, it's probably decent, huh? Oh, it's a corridor. A passageway. That's actually pretty decent. Okay. Nice. Well, let's go here. And we'll just do the first one. And that's a West Wing Hall. Perfect. We have some doors. Okay. Let's go this way first. We'll go here. Okay, so we have a bedroom closet, a drawing room, which isn't helpful right now, or a locksmith. Let's do the locksmith. Having one of these in the floor plan, honestly, pretty helpful. So what do we have options for? 5 coins for 1 key, 12 coins for 3 keys, 8 coins for a special key, or 10 coins for a lockpick kit. So just knowing that we have this here can honestly save our asses later. Okay. Yeah. All right, let's go up from here. So we've got kennel, library, or commissary. Commissary just links us back to the West Wing Hall, which I do like the commissary, but I'd rather have a door going left or right here. Let's do library. There's another trunk in here. We're gonna do it. I've got a key shop. Yeah, so running out of keys. Oh yeah, nice. Also, okay, let's do the history of Orindia. Let's buy... I'm starting to run low on steps, which makes me nervous, but we have 10 coins. Let's buy the lockpick kit. Yeah. Yeah, we're running low on steps, which does make me nervous, but hopefully we'll find a bedroom or a dining room soon. Wine cellar, laundry room, or rotunda. I have never done rotunda, but also I don't have enough gems for that. Let's redraw. You might just get this game eventually. It is so good. It is so good. Hall of Mirror, Chamber of Mirrors seems bad here because you need to be able to access it from other places. Servant quarters, +1 key for each bedroom in your house. I only have one. Yeah, let's do billiard room. Solve a little puzzle here, and it takes us the right direction. Where are we? We're rank 4. Okay, so we've already got this. Yeah, stage and sage. So the T. All right, let's do some math. Okay. 9, because 1 squared is just still 1, so no? Hang on. Oh, is it 1 plus 3? 4 squared? Do you do the pluses before the square? Yeah, apparently. Okay. 4 minus 1 is 3. Or is it... Yeah, it must be 4 squared 16 minus 1 divided by 15. So that's 1. Yeah. 1 squared is 1. Times 10 times 3 is 30. Divided by 15 is 2. There we go. Another 2 keys. I'm actually, more than anything, worried about running out of steps. And that is weird. I never run out of steps. Okay, so we have 2 gems. So I can do a secret passage. Did my OBS just mess up? I don't think so. Looks fine to me. A den would give me another gem and still gives me 2 doors. Courtyard gives me 2 doors, including to the right, which I do like that. I'll be able to repay my gem when I go in here with the They messed up with the ads on the website. That is not surprising at all. Let's do the courtyard. I'll get my gem back. Ooh, okay, key card door there. Do you have a chest here? Another gem and a silver key. Love that for me. Oh, this is 2 key cards. You bastards. Double key card door? I hate you. Okay. Well, I guess we're going many steps back to go through here. We better find some fucking food or something, or a bedroom. This door is locked, huh? We'll use a regular key here. Patio gives us a door. Okay, that's our our watering can used up. Okay, so I can do 2 options here. I can either rotate the floor plans to make the observatory connect up to the foundation, or I can... I think that's probably the best bet. Wait, it's not doing it. It's only... Motherfucker. I guess we're boudoiring up there. It wouldn't rotate it up to the foundation. We are so low on steps. I've never been this low on steps before. Okay. Guess we're going here and hoping we have food of some sort. Okay, we have a dining room. Car keys. We only have 2 steps. So I can't make it up to rank 8 and back. But I can try getting like a bedroom or something. Go special keys. Silver key. Conference room. Do conference room. And then I just need some form of a bedroom. Office safe. This safe code we think is incorrect. I just need some form of a bedroom. Let's go here. Servants' quarters don't give me bedroom. Redraw. Redraw. Guest bedroom. Okay. It's a little rough, but having a guest bedroom there, but it's what was needed. And then we have keys. So we'll use a key, go up to rank 8 here. Okay, so the kennel would connect directly to the antechamber, but it would also kind of lock us out of the east wing, although we have the courtyard potentially still. So yeah, we'll do the kennel. Also, I have not... Hello, hello! Paint and pint. Hello, Shattered Mutant. How are you? We have an A here. Oh, the puzzles are puzzling. The puzzles are puzzling. In a good way. In a good way. Hi, Raiders. We're playing Blueprints. There's an ad starting literally right now. I hope you guys don't get caught in it. Okay. Let's go up. We're in the kennel. A little worn out from the game today. It seemed like a lot. It seemed like a lot was going on. But I hope you enjoyed either way. Let's go back to the dining room and eat our dinner. Oh, this is a new one. Stuffed wild quail. Plus an additional 10 steps if you have a trophy room. We don't have a trophy room, but we're taking the dinner. It was the branching pathways decided to go on longer and your brain melted and said no. That's fair, that's fair. That's planet and plane. This is a T. What's a T? Okay, I guess we're going up from the foundation. I could double check down here. I don't think I can access the basement without a special key. But let's try. Well, Raiders, we are on day 19 of... in-game day 19 of Blueprints. It's a 10. Okay, we have a key. It works. This key does not fit. Okay, so we do need a special key for the basement. Good to know. I figured we did. Might even be the skeleton key, but... at least we know. Alright, let's go here. Alright, weight room. Ballroom. I would love a ballroom, but I just don't have enough. So I guess we do weight room. It sucks a little bit since we just used up all of our... or since we just ate our dinner. Okay, so we've got a kitchen, a breaker box, food for sale, but I have no coins anymore either. We'll still do this. Hi, David. How are you? We can refill the watering can. Of course we can. That is a cute little interaction. Alright, well, we don't have any coins, but what's on the menu? Banana, club sandwich, and bacon and eggs. So if I get some coins, we can buy some food. Lockpick? Wine cellar or laboratory? Well, oh my god, I don't have anything. I think we might be fucked. I think our run might be over. Because the courtyard room that we have a door off of needs a key card and we don't have that. We'll do the wine cellar, see if we get an item. You're resting? Wine sounds nice? It does sound nice. Yeah, okay. Well, let's see, where are we? We're here, right? And we decided... I think, yeah. I think this is a C. I think this is a C. I think that's crate and rate. Hi, Gwydion as well. Oh my god, all the friends are here. All the cuties. Shatter, David, Gwydion. I think our run is basically over here, which kind of sucks. I was hoping for a little more, but wait, hang on. This door is locked. We do have another door. Where's this? Oh, we can do a boiler room up here. That gives me more doors, but I also could do a mail room and assume my run is over and then just be like, I'm gonna set myself up for success tomorrow with a package for tomorrow. The mail room's the other room I upgraded. That's what it was. But I also want to go. I want to go higher in the place. This is a key card because of course it is. No, it's not. It's a regular door. We have more keys though. A den, pool, servants' quarters. We'll do the den because I want to see what up here. We've never seen the letters up here. Plane and lantern? Plane and flame. That's weird. What could that be? That's like a lantern. I don't know what that is. Sadly, that's rough. There's the antechamber. It's right there. This door is locked. Every door is locked up here. Oh my god. Alright, closet, commissary, or attic. We've never been to the attic. Let's draft it. We've never done the attic before. Rare room. High above the mansion in its lofty apartment, Mount Holly's attic provides curious explorers with a cache of dusty keepsakes, trinkets, and clues from long forgotten past. There's a chef or whatever. Chief and chef. That's an I. Photofu, yes. Flight light. Don't tell me, please. No backseating. Navigational compass. Draw floor plans leading north more frequently. Okay, I guess that's a thing. Battery pack. What is this? Deposit box key. A safe deposit box key. That is not one that I have seen before. And then there's a piece of paper here. No worries, it's my first playthrough, so I'm trying to figure it out on my own. I figured it might be an F because of the fact that this is an I and it's a 2-letter word. So if makes sense. Dear Mr. Marigold, thank you so much for giving our editors the opportunity to consider your illustrated children's book, The Red Prince. Unfortunately, I regret we have come to the conclusion that although the illustrations are wonderful, we do not think the material is a good fit with Ruffington's current catalog, and therefore will not be pursuing a partnership at this time. If you provided us with a return envelope, your manuscript will be returned to you, otherwise it has been recycled. Thank you again for thinking of us here at Ruffington, and do not be discouraged to submit any work you complete in the future. We wish you every success in finding a home for your book. Thomas Yanders, editor, Ruffington Red Publishing, Children's Book Department, 205 Concetta Court, 021172765. Change the ending to political. I do have a magnifying glass, so I can see if there's anything. April 12th. Let's see. I'll just write down a few of the things of interest here. April 12th. It doesn't have a year on it. I doubt this is anything, but we'll hang on to this number. The zip code. It said 8 items, huh? We got a battery pack, magnifying glass, vault key. Vault key says 149. Okay. Got it. So now I know which thing in the vault makes sense. And the compass. That was 4 items. We also got, I guess, some gems and regular keys. This was good, though. This was good to get the attic because we never drafted the attic before. So that's another new room. And we did learn something. Huh. Is that us? Music is gonna make you sleepy, I know. And I haven't forgotten about Edgar's Snacky. We'll do that in just a moment. Okay. Well, now I think our run might actually be over. We only have 6 steps left. There's the antechamber. But there's not much we can do with it at this point. We didn't gain any, like, permanent upgrades, but we did draft the attic for the first time, and we filled in some numbers or some letters in our chart. What I'm reading here is, if blank, count small gates, 8 dates, crack 8 safes. I mean, it seems to be implying that the dates that we find are the safe codes. But no idea which date goes to what safe. And the only thing we've ever found with a safe code was on a red note. So I don't know if that will do anything. We only have 5 steps, so I could make it back to the boudoir. That's nothing. Pretty sure this is the one we tried that on. Just trying the various dates that I've found. The other thing I could do is try them day first. Yeah, that's nothing. Yeah, there's something else that I need to figure out about this. Okay, we have basically no steps left. We're going to call it a day here. But we did make some progress. We got all the way up to rank 9 at that time. Impressive manner. Nice. Edgar. Snacky time for the doggo. Come here. Impressive manner. Rank reach 9. 1 new room. 10 items found. Love that for me. Come here, baby boy. Oh, there he is. There's the baby. Hi, Raiders. Yes. Yes. Here's a baby. Hi, Lady Aurora. Yeah, hi. Thank you, David. What a good baby. Here for the best host. Yeah, so it's a roguelike, so it changes every time, and it keeps resetting until until you get to the end, but also like there's even more to it beyond that, I'm sure. Just knowing how these games go, getting to the end is probably just the beginning of the like total stuff you can do in this game. My pleasure. All right, let's go. Let's exit, save and continue day 20.